Hi friends, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. My house is almost finished. I just need to fix, the gaping hole in the roof, and then go ahead and make the actual roof, like the little triangle shape. I kind of want to go for something like that. I need to make a little bit more fencing, a little more glass, and then I need to start terraforming. So that's going to be my goal for this episode. I would like to at least finish the roof and the fences and the windows in my house. And then I really need to get working on the terraforming underneath here so that I can get to work on a farm. Of course, I won't actually be able to get to work until I have iron so I can make a bucket, but that's okay. For now, I'm going to make a little bit of bread. And I'm going to go chop down some wood, get some supplies ready for my roof, and I will report back in just a moment. It turns out after I chopped down all my spruce, I forgot to replant all the saplings, so I actually don't have any spruce that I can get at the moment. So instead, I'm gonna go ahead and change my goal. I'm gonna get some dirt. I'm gonna need a lot of it, so I'm gonna make a few shovels, and I'm gonna go carve down. There's a little mountain over in that direction, a little hill. I think I'm gonna carve that down. That seems like it will be a good source of dirt right there. So I'm gonna go for that. Ooh. There's this little cave right next to my house. I decided to come take a look in it and see if there was any surface iron that I could take. And instead, I just find that guy. Don't know if I like him. Yo, please look at the shape of this fucking tree. What the hell? That branch isn't even connected. What is this? That shit's fucked up, man. Okay, I have enough dirt to get me started right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring this back and get to work. And oh yeah, that's where I had a little bit of a forest fire in the first episode, or second one? I don't know. I had a small forest fire because of the tree's proximity to this lava pool, but anyway, speaking of the lava pool, I might be able to get obsidian pretty easily if I just pour water over this later. Of course, I don't have any diamond to mine with, but at least I'll know where I can get obsidian real easy, real fast. Come on, you couldn't have burned down some of the stupid trees. You had to just burn down these little reasonable looking ones. I'll eventually come back and clean up the rest of those half-burned trees, but for now, I got dirt that I need to place. Okay. Right up here, and I'm just barely tall enough. Let's see. I think I want it to be that, like, imagine it like an upside down hill attached to the bottom of this, and then that kind of blends down into the mountain. Like, like I've been saying, like there was dirt supporting it, but it's since crumbled away like a sinkhole or something. Unfortunately, this scaffolding is not good because there are only 6 pieces. So I might just have to do some dirt, I mean, it seems like that's kind of the only way. I'll save the bamboo for scaffolding later. Maybe I'll be able to do some sort of build in a few episodes from now. After all of this is all done, maybe I'll be able to build some sort of big grand building of some kind, and I can use the scaffolding for that. But right now, honestly, I'm just too early in the game for reasonable use of scaffolding, so dirt it is. Oh. Yeah, I was thinking it was getting kind of dark. I guess I'd better run inside. I'm going to, sleep, and then I'll just, this is gonna take so long. I don't know why I decided to do this in survival. I'll be back. Okay, there's the basic idea for my outer border there. You can see that I've just kind of made it randomly messy. It needs to look like the dirt underneath here has broken off, so there's kind of torn, ripped pieces. Some pieces are longer than others, and then of course it'll get longer as it piles down towards the center here. So that's my idea. I'm gonna need to get some more dirt for that, and then for this part I'll probably just blend it in right there and then stick some supports in the middle and then on the edges so that it looks believable. That's my idea. I'm gonna need a lot of dirt for it, so off I go. Okay, I have made a tiny bit more progress on this. It's looking like something else right now. It's alright. But I really need to get some more dirt, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make some more shovels. And since I'm building, you know, the bottom half to my floating garden here, I figure I'll carve out the water trenches where, you know, my water is gonna go eventually for my crops. And then that will give me a little bit more dirt to work with as well, as soon as I figure out exactly where I want my crops to go. So I know that water will wet 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could carve out a piece here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I carve out another block here. Whoops, that wasn't good. But you know, hopefully I have enough to make it evenly spaced all the way to the end. If I don't, I think I can figure something out, but I'll cut back when I'm back up there again. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then cut out this piece. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's actually, it might be perfect. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then, oh shit, actually it's not perfect. I was thinking that I could put pumpkins and melons on this strip and then have them grow onto this one so that it would be nice and perfect, but technically that wouldn't work because the pumpkins would be on the 5th block, which means that they're not going to get wet. So, I might have to do a little bit of math here. Hang on 1 minute. Okay, I think if I do it this way, then, I mean, it's not going to be the most perfectly efficient because there's not going to be perfectly, you know, 4 blocks on each side of the trenches, but it'll be okay because this is 5 blocks apart. You know, it's not the full 8, but it's fine. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 apart, and then there's 4 on the edges. Same over here, there's going to be another 6 apart, and then 4, I believe. Yeah, that's right. So each one is a little bit different, but it's okay because it's even from the center, and that's kind of all I really cared about. So I think on this edge, maybe the center of the 4 rows here will be melon and pumpkin seeds, and I'll have them grow to the left and to the right. And I think that will be good. But that's my plan. I'm gonna go to bed, and then I'm gonna work on carving out the rest of those troughs. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so I guess technically I could also go 4 in from the edges as well. But that means that each trough is only 2 blocks long, and I know that it's most efficient to do the 4 blocks and all, but I like the long water trough things. I think they're nice, they look nice, and hey, it's my fucking world. If you have a problem with it, go play your own game. Alright, that's where my water will go. I'm trying to decide if I want it to come all the way to the edge. I don't really. I think I'll just have it like that. So that's where my water will go. I'm gonna go get all the dirt that dropped. Okay, and I don't have a whole lot of dirt right now, but I have at least enough that I can put it up here. So let's see. I'll start over here where I left off last time with, with this little part, which is actually the part that I just carved out up above. So that works out nicely. Oops, it's fine. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, and with all the bottoms of the troughs filled in, they are ready for water. I really need to find some iron. I'm hoping that I can go back down into that little cove that I saw the Enderman in earlier. Hopefully there will be some easy surface iron, something that I can get while I'm being a pussy, and I don't want to go too far into the mines underground, but it's alright. We'll get iron eventually. We'll get water eventually. We don't have to be in any rush. Okay, while I was working on the dirt, I made a little bit of glass, so I'm gonna go and put the windows upstairs, and then I need to go and get some more dirt. So I'm taking a quick dirt break for a glass time. I'm putting in windows. There. Alright, all of the windows are completed, and I can save the rest of this glass for another build probably, so there we go. Alright, I'm gonna make some more shovels and get back to work. There, and I put my little composter right there. So, alright. Looks like the garden area is finished, you know, except for the water and the crops, and you don't worry about it, it's fine. I need to go get some dirt. Oh, hello. That was kind of rude. You know what? Uncalled for. Completely uncalled for. In my own house, too. Or under my own nightmare. Alright, I have built it down just a little bit more. I'm gonna do another probably, God, I don't know, 6 or so layers. I need it to come to kind of a point here, so it's gonna take a lot of dirt, but it's alright. I got time. I feel like it's sort of starting to become obvious what I'm going for here, right? Like, not that it was that difficult of a concept to comprehend in the first place, but it's starting to sort of look like that's a little broken off lump under there. Maybe I won't make it 6 blocks bigger. Maybe I'll just do that layer and then a couple random stragglers along the bottom, and then that'll be it. And then I can take down my dirt scaffolding and then use it to kind of blend the edge into the mountain there. So that actually isn't going to be as big of a project as I thought it would be, but it is turning dark. So I'm going to run inside, go to bed, and finish that up real fast. I started to gather dirt from this area here as well, because I feel like maybe I could set my stables back into this area here, and that could be kind of cool. So, oh my god! That scared the shit out of me! Holy fuck! Fuck you! I could hear him. I'm pretty sure it was obvious that I was kind of looking for him during that. Good lord, that fucking scared the piss out of me. Just thinking about that zombie is giving me flashbacks to the jump scare I had in Outer Wilds in the DLC. Good lord. I said it in Outer Wilds, and I'll say it again. I am not easily jump scared. But that got me. I've gotten to the point where I think I've filled in most of what I want to fill in. I'll do a little bit of this too, and then throw just a couple random pieces of dirt along the bottom here, and then I'm going to start taking down my building guideline, and we'll see how it looks after that. Okay, I just tore down my dirt scaffolding, so yeah, I do want to do a little bit of like a point here. It won't be very big, and I think I can just do it with a simple dirt tower. Maybe this high, and then let's see, maybe I'll extend it this way. And then bring it back this way. And then fill it in. And then add a couple little straggly pieces there. Okay, let me cut down this tower and then let's see how it looks. Okay. Please look good. Please look good. Please at least look decent. It's alright. I think once I blend that part in and then add my supports, it probably will look the way I want it. As if it had crumbled away. So let me go ahead and add the blending in right here, and then let's see how that turns out. Okay, I've done just a touch of the blending. And I think once I finish it up and then add the supports where I want them, I think it will actually look okay. Of course, I still need to do a little bit of terraforming on the edge here, but I think it will be fine and it's gonna look cool. So I'm almost done. Yay! Okay, well, I might bring down a little bit of like a lump right there. You know what, let me do that really fast. There, okay, that helped. Okay, that is what I wanted. I want this to look like it's crumbled away and it's a little bit blended, and we got the big chunk that's still attached to the bottom there. I need to put in my supports, fill in the side of this I don't know, exposed wood piece right there. And then I think I'm done with the dirt underneath this. I just need to do my supports. So let me throw this dirt in this gap, I suppose, since I'll need to fill that in eventually anyway. Okay, and now I have a whole bunch of spruce, so I'm going to make some fences and finish the ceiling if I can, and we'll move on from there. There. Now, oh, it's totally finished. Okay, I just need a couple of doors. I need to make some more pressure plates, and let me go put in the last bit of the fence around the garden, and then I'll make the supports. Okay, there's the garden fence complete. Hell yeah. Okay. And now I don't know if I quite have enough fences to make the supports yet, but that's okay. I'll just do what I can. I do want to make just a little bit of slabbage there. Yeah, just so I can make kind of a starting point for the supports, if it will let me do that. If not, you know, that's fine. But, okay. I have just a little bit. Let's go get started. Okay, so let's see. If I want supports to be on the corners, I'm using my hay to tower up because I feel like, I mean, it's easier than getting more dirt right now. Okay, if I put a slab there, am I allowed to attach a fence to it? Ah, shit, okay. No, I'm not. Oh, okay, that's fine. It's fine. I don't need to put this slab on the edge. Alright, instead, let me cut this down, and I'll just make this a full block. Okay, does that look stupid? Maybe if I replace the bottom one with just a regular spruce block. That might look actually worse. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and stick with fence all the way down, and you know what? What if I do this instead? Put a little bit of wood in the ground, and then stick the fence on there. Yeah, okay. I need to go to bed, but as soon as I'm back up, I'll put in the rest of the supports. Okay, so the other support probably will have to go lower. Yeah, it's gonna go all the way down into that little ditch there. That's fine. Let's see. Oh, and there's dirt on the corner. That's okay, I'll just move it. Okay, let's start towering up from here. I'm gonna need all my hay for this one. Okay. Put some planks there, some fences, and I'll break those 2 blocks away. Oh, just kidding. I don't want there to be any dirt just by itself in the garden. Okay. And I'll start putting these in. There we go. Okay, there's that support. Now, it looks a little bit ridiculous, but it's okay. I think I want to add another in the center there, and then over here, and then also maybe, I don't know, another down here. I don't know, maybe that's too many. I'll have to see what it looks like once I add the ones on the sides, but I need to make more fences anyway, so it's going to take me a minute. But I don't know, I mean, I kind of like it. It's alright. But here, let me put this bit of spruce right here. There we go. Okay, that's all filled in. And then let me take a peek around this side and see if I can fill in just a couple of those blocks. I know I don't have enough spruce on me right now to actually fill it in all the way like I did on the other side, but it's a start. So let's see. 1, 2, oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why not? Okay. I'm going to cut down a little bit more spruce. I have some more down there. I'm going to finish this line, fill it in with spruce, and then maybe I'll work on getting a little bit more dirt so that I can start filling in the sides of the mountains, but I think that's all the time I'm going to have for this episode. This one's going to be another incredibly boring episode, save for the zombie jump scare, the zombie scare, the zombie scare. That's the only fun thing that happened in this episode, the zombie. Okay, and then I think the next supports, maybe I'll put them in at the corner of the house right there. So let me tower up here. Okay, so I do need a piece of spruce for this, but it's okay. I'll just, oh, there you go. That's what I can do. Okay, so then I'll put in just these 3 little pieces that I have. I did get a little bit more spruce, but I'm really running out of time for this one, so I'm gonna have to continue this in the next episode. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope this wasn't an incredibly boring episode, but you know, it's alright. We're figuring things out. So thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!